Welcome back, coin collectors, history buffs, and treasure hunters. Today we are going deep, really deep into the fascinating world of the humble yet surprisingly controversial 2016 D Lincoln penny, a coin most people pass by without a second glance. But what if I told you that some say one of these coins could be worth $90 million? Yes, $90 million. We're about to unpack that extraordinary claim, dive into the coin's history, minting details, the reality behind these outrageous price tags, and what to actually look for in your pocket change that could be worth serious money. So grab your magnifying glass, stay tuned, and let's begin this deep dive into the story behind the 2016 D Lincoln penny. Let's start with the basics. The 2016 D Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver, which is what the D mint mark represents. It is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln penny is one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history, and it's seen several transformations over the years, both in design and metal composition. Now, the 2016 D penny is part of the Shield Reverse series, which started in 2010. The obverse features the classic portrait of Lincoln, originally sculpted by Victor David Briner, while the reverse displays a Union shield with a scroll across it bearing the denomination 1 cent. The shield design was intended to represent Lincoln's preservation of the United States as a single united nation through the Civil War. The 2016 D penny is not rare in terms of mintage. In fact, it is extraordinarily common. According to official U.S. Mint records, over 54 billion, yes, that's billion with a B off, these coins were struck in Denver alone in 2016. When you add in the Philadelphia minted coins without the D mint mark, the total number of 2016 Lincoln cents skyrockets even higher. So by any conventional measure, the 2016 D Lincoln penny is extremely common. That brings us to the mystery: why then do some people believe one of these coins is worth $90 million? The story often circulates in social media posts, YouTube thumbnails, and clickbait articles where they claim that a single 2016 denial was sold or valued at $90 million. These articles often show pictures of regular-looking pennies and throw in buzzwords like era coin, ultra rare, one of a kind, or hidden treasure. But let's set the record straight: no verified sale, no reliable auction house, and no reputable coin grading company has ever confirmed a 2016 denied being sold for anywhere near that amount. The $90 million claim is almost certainly a hoax, a misunderstanding, or a gross exaggeration. That said, this doesn't mean your 2016 penny is worthless. While the base value is just 1 cent, and it's not even worth melting for copper, because modern pennies 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper. Some specific varieties or era coins from 2016 can indeed fetch a premium. This is where things get really interesting. The value of a 2016 D penny can rise significantly if it has certain mintage errors or anomalies. Collectors love errors, off-center strikes, double dice repunch, mint marks, die cracks, and more. Let's explore some of the known error types that can potentially make a 2016 D Lincoln cent valuable. One of the most desirable errors is the double die, where a coin's design appears to have been stamped twice, slightly out of alignment. This can lead to noticeable doubling in the letters, numbers, or design features of the coin. While no major 2016 double die has been confirmed as a key variety, there have been minor doubling reports that caught collectors' attention. These might not fetch millions, but depending on the visibility and clarity of the doubling, such a coin could be worth anywhere from $20 to over $1. Next up is off-center strikes. These errors occur when the blank planchet is not properly aligned within the coining press, resulting in a coin that has part of the design missing or shifted. The value of an off-center strike depends on the percentage of the coin that is misaligned and whether date and mint mark are still visible. A 2016 D penny that is 10 to 20% off-center might sell for $15 to $30, while one that is 50% off-center with a visible date and mint mark could be worth $50 or more. Then there are die cracks and cuts, a cutis, a raised lump of metal on the coin surface caused by a piece of the die breaking off during the striking process. These can be quite dramatic and delectable depending on size and location. A 2016 D penny with noticeable cut could bring in $10 to $100, sometimes more. Repunch mint marks are another interesting variety, Although these are more common on older coins, some modern cents, including 2016, may show evidence of repunched marks if the dies were reused or altered. These subtle errors can fetch modest premiums in the $5 to $50 range depending on how dramatic the repunching is. So while the base value of a 2016 penny is only cent, its value can increase significantly depending on conditionality and whether it has a desirable error. But what about perfect condition coins? Can a flawless 2016 penny be worth serious money? Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale ranging from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a perfect flawless specimen. A 2016 penny graded MS70 mint state 70 by a reputable grading company like PCGS or NGC can indeed command a premium. However, due to the high mintage numbers, examples typically sell for around $1 to $200, not millions. Still, if you find a pristine uncirculated 2016 penny with PCGS MS69 or MS70 grade, you might have a small treasure on your hands, though certainly not a $90 million fortune. Let's revisit that $90 million claim one more time. Where did this rumor even start? Some believe it came from a satirical article or a fake listing that was never meant to be taken seriously. Others think it originated from someone trying to manipulate coin markets or create viral hype on eBay and similar marketplaces. Sellers sometimes list common coins for ridiculous prices in the hopes that someone bites or just to get attention. But just because a coin is listed for millions doesn't mean it ever sold for that amount. Coin hoaxes and inflated valuations have always existed, from stories of million-dollar wheat pennies to rumors of secret mint eras worth fortunes. The world of coin collecting is filled with myths, legends, and occasional truths, and while the 2016 penny likely won't make you rich overnight, it serves as a great reminder of the value that can hide in plain sight and the fun of looking a little closer at the change in your pocket. So what should you do if you find a 2016 in your change? First, check its condition. Is it shiny, crisp, and a person circulated? That's a good sign. Next, look for visible errors, doubling, cracks, misalignments, odd lumps of metal. If anything looks unusual, consider showing it to a coin dealer or getting it appraised, and if you think it might be worth grading, send it to a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Just remember, grading costs money, so you want to make sure it's worth the investment. And most importantly, don't fall for the $90 million clickbait. It's fun to dream, but smart collecting is about knowledge and artistry. Coins connect us to the past, to great leaders like Lincoln, to pivotal moments in American history, and to a hobby that brings millions of people joy and excitement. So the next time you get change from the grocery store or find a penny on the sidewalk, give it a second look. It might not be $1 million windfall, but it might just open the door to a lifetime of curiosity collecting. And discover this deep dive into the story of the 2016 penny. Be sure to hit that numismatic content and let me know in the comments what's the most interesting coin you've ever found. Until next time, happy hunting and keep your eyes on the change. You never know what you'll find.